and I don't think anyone should oppose the penetration of insurance, sir. Beside the number of agents, there are also so many other, like point of sales person, about 29 lakhs, sir. All of these will benefit. But more importantly, sir, anyone can't become an agent. They have to write an exam. And this exam is going to become tougher, sir, because before it was a separate exam for, let's say, life insurance, separate for health and separate for general. Now with the composite, they can sell any product. The exam may be difficult, but I'm sure all these agents will pass because India has brilliant people. But I request for rural penetration, this exam should be in every regional language. So it should be in Telugu, because in my villages, the insurance penetration is very low, sir. So, just for example, sir, the GDP contribution of urban India is very high, 55 to 45. Population split is low. But if you look at the insurance offices, it's less than 2% in rural India, sir. So this, I think, we need to really look into it. The other good thing is composite insurance, sir. LIC could sell only life insurance, now it can sell multiple other insurances. So they are not restricted. This is a very good thing. But even more, an insurance company cannot do any other operations except selling insurance. But now they can merge the financial services to the insurance, sir. So it is good, but also there's a risk. Because the foreign players can have an unfair advantage, sir. They can have an unfair advantage because they have deep pockets and unlimited funds, whereas our players may not have the deep pockets, sir. So IRDA should be very careful. If they merge a financial industry company with an insurance company, they'll have even more deeper products. And then there'll be a cap and restrictions and ratios that IRDA puts. They have to be scrutinized even more, sir. Otherwise, the bigger players will have a greater advantage and smaller players will not have that advantage. So composite license is good, and insurance, non-insurance business merging is good, provided IRDA truly acts like a watchdog, sir. But before I conclude, sir, 2 points about healthcare. The healthcare is very, very important, sir. So when it comes to healthcare, much is to be discussed. But if you look at the healthcare system in our country, it is called healthcare or hospitals, but actually it's a sick care industry, sir. They get compensated by the sick, not by the healthy. So on one side, you have a healthcare industry that compensated by the sick. On the other side, you have an insurance business which get compensated by wellness, sir. So two conflicting interests. Now, if these hospitals and healthcare industries are encouraged to get into the insurance business, then the healthcare business will truly turn from an illness business to a wellness business. They'll promote yoga, they'll promote gyms, they'll promote preventive health checkups, and most hospitals do not do that, sir. They depend on sickness, and I think that is very, very important, sir. But one more last, again, an important factor, sir. The most expensive insurance is healthcare, is the farmer's insurance, sir. If you take the premium to the claim, the farmer's insurance are the highest, and the cheapest is general insurance. Healthcare and farmer insurance are the most expensive. Sir, if you take any product or service in the country, if you take a car in India and a car in a developed country, it costs the same. If you take a ton of steel here, or a 3-star hotel or 5-star hotel in here and abroad, it's same, or maybe in India it's more expensive. Even if you take a ton of steel or a ton of aluminium or a ton of cement or a ton of wheat also, the price in India is comparable to the developed countries. So there's only one product or service which is cheaper in India, and cheaper by 5 or 10 times, is healthcare, sir. Yet, it is unaffordable. So it's very, very important, sir, that penetration should increase more. And so one more thing, sir. I think my honourable member has recently just said that it's socialize. He mentioned socialize loss and privatize gains. Sir, it is now, sir, it's reaching the bottommost. The benefits are socialized. It is then, sir, Agriculture Insurance Corporation, I was there in the 16th Lok Sabha, sir. Agriculture Insurance Corporation, continuously loss-making. The methodology of giving that crop cutting, a very primitive and very low penetration, sir. So it actually was not insuring the farmers, it was insuring the banks that was giving loans to the farmer, and it was compulsory, sir. If I take a bank loan, I have to take, even if I don't like it, I have to take that, and the banks would cut the premium from my pocket, sir. But today, even if I'm not taking, the farmers are voluntarily, about 40 to 50% of the farmers were taking loans voluntarily. And it's not socialized, sir. They put a cap.
Thank you.
And, sir, before I conclude, I request the Finance Minister one last thing, sir. See, it's not just the funds, because insurance is a trust and knowledge business, sir. You build trust over ages or trust through advertisements, but knowledge is important, sir. It's not enough if I have a lot of funds, but I should have knowledge. Now, today, with artificial intelligence, actuarial sciences, the foreigners may have much more deeper knowledge about India than our Indian companies, sir. So it's very, very important to set up a very advanced actuarial science and research center, and this knowledge should be public domain, so all insurance companies are on the same, so the foreign companies do not have an advantage in terms of knowledge of our business, sir. So thank you very much, sir. With this, the Pradhan Mantri's vision of insurance for all, Sabka Bima, Sabka Raksha, may happen even before 2047, sir. Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, Sri Utkarsh Verma ji.
सबका बीमा सबकी सुरक्षा विधेयक 2025 ये एक धोखा, एक साजिश, एक कॉरपोरेट समर्पण है। माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैं समाजवादी पार्टी की ओर से सबका बीमा सबकी सुरक्षा बीमा विधि संशोधन विधेयक 2025 का कड़े शब्दों में विरोध करता हूं। मैं उत्तर प्रदेश से आता हूं और पूरे विश्वास के साथ कहना चाहता हूं कि यह विधेयक उत्तर प्रदेश के 20 करोड़ लोगों के साथ विश्वासघात है। सरकार ने नाम रखा है सबका बीमा, लेकिन इसकी आत्मा और दिशा साफ बताती है कि यह अडानी अंबानी और विदेशी कंपनियों का बीमा है। यह विधेयक डॉक्टर राम मनोहर लोहिया की समाजवादी विचारधारा पर सीधा हमला है। माननीय महोदय, अगर सच में यह विधेयक सबके लिए होता तो किसानों की फसल सुरक्षित होती, मजदूर की मजदूरी सुरक्षित होती, गरीब की जिंदगी सुरक्षित होती, लेकिन